to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. Welcome to episode number 94 of Sunday Showcase. I'm your host, Steve. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope this helps you get rid of those Sunday scaries. I hope you all enjoy your stay as I review this week's 1/6 scale news, and we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about, everybody. Please hit that like button if you'd be so kind as you enter the stream. We got almost 30 of you guys in the house already. Really appreciate y'all being here. We got a lot of news. It's usually a lot of hype. So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to talk about some stuff. It's going to be a great show. So yeah, thank you all for being here. A little housekeeping for you as always, guys. If you haven't already, please consider becoming a channel member and joining the fandom, where you get access to a bunch of cool perks, giveaways, fun stuff that I like to do. You guys kind of already know the drill. Channel member store credit to Underground Figures already just went out, I believe it was last week, to the top 3 tiers for the corresponding amount. So check your Underground Figures account and you should see that store credit appear in there under your account settings. And thank you all for being members. We got 55 members. Let's go. Trying to get to 60. Can we make it happen? One day we will. But thank you all so much. And speaking of Underground Figures, make sure you go check them out, undergroundfigures.net, where you get the best customer service around, no NRD pre-orders. And usually he's got some sleeper figures, so go check him out. Of course, as always, Ray, the best customer service in the game. And then if you like the cases behind me, guys, please go check out MODUSPACE. And I touched on this last week, but MODUSPACE is finally going to be changing up their wait times. It's going to be a big change. They are working on being caught up with orders. They should be caught up with all orders by hopefully like I think July, and then by the end of the year everything ordered will be dispatched by the end of the year. And then they're going to be drastically cutting down on their times because they got that new factory. They've really been able to cut back and increase their production by a lot, so get ready for that. And I'm in the market. I need potentially to get me one more stack of cases, but we shall see. Let me get to all you lovely people in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. We got 30 y'all in the house. We got Neil here if we could start off the show. Diehard channel member. What's up, Neil? Good evening, Stephen, fellow collectors. Have belated Superman Day. Yes, I have belated Superman Day to you as well. I feel my wallet getting thinner. No thanks to INART. Hashtag 2-pack attack. Yeah, man, INART's been bringing it. Been bringing it for sure. But thanks so much for being here, man. We got another diehard channel member, Valkyrie Magnus. What's up, Valkyrie? Good morning. Good evening, Stephen, friends. Let's have an awesome show tonight with the strength emoji. Yes, man. Thank you so much for being here. As always, Valkyrie, one of the goats in the community. Really appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the support. We got one of the newer channel members, fan of the channel, Dynamic Figures in the house. What's up, dude? Good evening, everyone. Excited to hear everyone's take on all the figure announcements recently. Yeah, man. We got some fun stuff to talk about tonight, and it's gotten me hyped. I've been talking to a few people outside of the streams during the week about some stuff, so I got a lot of thoughts on this stuff, and yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about it. And we got a good variety. We got 3 different companies we're going to be talking about. Oh, it's good. Good times. Good times. We got my guy, Ash Chase, a fan of the channel. What's up, dude? What up, Plastic Crackheads, he says. Hope you're having a good one, man. We got my guy, Christian Crosshair Cooper, longtime fan of the channel as well. What's up, dude? What's up, Steven Chat? Hope everyone is doing well. You too, man. Hope you're doing great. We got Stacy J291. What's up, Stacy? Good evening, Steven, fellow collectors. How about Maul Shadow Lord? Awesome show. Man, if you are a fan of Darth Maul, I mean, you kind of got to know where his story is at from, like, you know, watching like some of the other animated stuff, which I would recommend you do anyways. But man, Maul Shadow Lord, what a show. I would agree. The show is awesome. The animation is top tier. The lightsaber fights are incredible. Like, I'm just really digging the show. The plot right now of the show is really good. I'm really digging the story too. So yeah, new episodes drop tomorrow, episodes 5 and 6. So it is very good. I agree. We got my guy, Universal Key, super fan of the channel. Evening, everyone. With the gold cap shield, as always. What's up, dude? We got another super fan, Brad Cormack, just fresh off of vacation. Evening, fellow collectors. Hello there. What's up, Brad? Hope you're doing well, man. We got Collector in the house. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. We got another newer channel member, fan of the channel, Federation Jedi. Hey, everyone. What's up, man? Thanks so much for joining tonight. Good to see you in the chat. We got Fig Poser. What up, though? What's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in as well. We got my guy, Renz, one of the goats. Hello there. Hello there, goats. As I say it. What's up, Renz? Thank you for being here, man. Fan of the channel. Let's see here. I'm a little lost. What's up, MB Dyson? MB Dyson 829. Hello, Steve and chatters. What's up, dude? We got Darth Malix Mission Lower Jaw. Greetings to all. Greetings to you as well. Thank you for being here. We got my guy Austin Collects in the house, moderator and diehard channel member. Thank you for being here, bro. Good evening, everyone. Excited for a great show. Me too. Lots of fun stuff. We got Ryan Sadler in the house. What's up, Ryan? Super fan of the channel. What's up, toy fans? What is up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in. As always, every Sunday night is in here, along with this guy, Clinton Martin, longtime fan as well. Howdy, folks. Howdy, Clinton. Always good to see you in here. We got another diehard channel member. All a bunch of channel members in the building tonight. Love it. Tons of channel members. Vast majority of y'all, so I really appreciate that. Hello, community of collectors. I unboxed my Jazzing Dioramas animated Batmobile. Yeah, with the cell shaded. Yeah, that's dope, dude. I want that, but I don't have the space for it. I'm capped. But congrats. Thanks for being here, Moose. We got Eric Hankey in the house. Fnatic channel member. Thank you so much, man. Lots of heat this past week. No doubt. No doubt. We got Chris Santos. What's up, Figures and Fandom? Hope you're doing well. You too, Chris. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. We got 1AM12 celebrating 23 months, almost to the 2-year mark. What is up, Adam? Hey, Steve. Hope all is well. You too, man. You too. Thank you so much for the 23 months. Really appreciate it, dude. I've been, you know, it's hard for me to catch a lot of streams, but I always enjoy your takes when you're on streams. I was listening to the Wolfpack stream with you on it, and always a lot of fun, man. So appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the 23. And yes, Maul Shadow Lord is great. So good. I really haven't heard one bad thing about the show. I haven't heard anybody say they don't like it. Ren says Maul's art style is fire. Yeah, it really is. The art style is really good. The just like the animation is so good, and like just the scenes and the tone setting. Also, the score is really good. The sound effects, like everything is just really on point with how it sounds, how it looks. It's just it's a very immersive show. Very immersive show. We got Rusty Bronco. Hello, curators. What's up, Rusty Bronco? Thank you so much for being here. Exactly, Ren. Sound design. Yeah, it just sounds so good. Like I said, it's very immersive. We got 16 Star Wars Pimzoid. Let's go. Star Wars figures are about to start getting revealed and dropped. Yeah, I think I've been saying this too. Like, prepare for the onslaught, because it's going to end up happening. Going into Mandalorian and Grogu, we're going to get some stuff. It's going to get crazy. We got Tijuana Mike, a.k.a. King Churro Superfan channel. What's up, dude? Happy Sunday, collectors. Happy Sunday. to you as well, man. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. We got my God, my father, Django fan of the channel. Hello there. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Darth Maximus and Lord Joss says, do you think we might see a pause in Star Wars figures releases and reveals until May 4th, saving up until closer to the big day? I think maybe, and I forget what that event was that was coming up too. What is it like I forget, like, what was that one? They showed an event, like it was on Secret Base. Let me look it up. Hold on one second. Yes, in Hong Kong, April 30th to June 3rd. They're the little one's Big Galaxy, and it showed like all these like Mando figures and whatnot. So yeah, I think maybe. I would think they're probably maybe, because that's only 2 weeks away. So I would think next week is when we're probably going to get stuff. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised there. Yes, Star Wars back in theaters, man. I can't wait. My father Django. Yes, man. I am very excited about that. I am pumped. Already got my tickets for Thursday. I'm actually going to see it Thursday by myself, I'm pretty sure. When I get out of work, I'm going to go there shortly after that. See it by myself Friday. I'm going to go with my wife to see it Friday night. And then I'm going to determine if my oldest, who's 6, he'll be 6.5 at the time. I'm going to see if that would be okay for him to see it. And then if it is, I'm going to take him. And that's going to be his first Star Wars movie in theaters. So it's going to be very special. And he was born right around the time when Mandalorian and Grogu came out, or when Mandalorian first came out, right when it dropped, he was born. So just a lot of nostalgia, a lot of emotion for that. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to see it in theaters a few times. We got Big Rib in the house. What's up, dude? Diehard channel member. What's up, Fandom family? I like that. I like that, Fandom family. I like that, man. Cheers to you. Thank you for being here. Francis, I want to see more KOTOR figures, even though I'm not interested in that line. I'm really liking the designs in figure form. Oh, dude, KOTOR has some of the like dopest figure designs and just characters and lore and all that stuff. So yes, I need to find me a Darth Nihilus. I did not pre-order that figure. Might just wait till he's in stock on Sideshow. We'll see. Eric says we also got Alien 40th this week. Yeah, it's not an IP I collect, but I know it's exciting for a lot of people. Yes, Thursday too. I gotta see it. I gotta see it day one. I'm not trying to get spoiled. We got Doc Bat in the house. What's up, dude? Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you. Okay, I think we are caught up in the chat. 45 y'all in here to start off the show. Really, really appreciate it. And we got Brick Artemis joining in as well. What's up, Brick? Fan channel, good friend. What's up, dude? What is happening, my friend? Well, the stream is happening. It's about to be crazy happening. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be a lot of hype. And we're going to start off with one of the most hype figures here in just a second. We got Collection Obsession, long time fan of the channel. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate everybody. I just see a bunch of stars for the channel members. Thank you so much, guys. We got Batman Collectibles. What's up, dude? Oh, man. Super fan of the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Steve. Hope you're doing great, man. 16 stars. Pippazoid says, when are they going to drop the Doomsday trailer that was shown at CinemaCon? I heard potentially tomorrow, but then I heard like a couple days ago that it was going to be like the next day. So I don't know. Very soon, I would imagine. Ryan says, boy, I got to get me some things on Fulcrum Customs before he leaves. Whew, you better get that order in soon, man. He's going to be closing. He's going to be closing pretty soon. So get the order in while you can. Ooh, Batman Collectibles. Do I see you shopping for a JND Joker? Maybe, man. I'm going to save my JND Joker conversation for when I talk about that figure later on. But yes, you have seen me. And like I said, guys, let's talk about one of the most hype figures. Nice pool. Let's go. Not. We're not gonna spend too much time talking about this because yeah, this one, I don't think they hit it with this one, unfortunately. Don't think they hit it with this one, but we're gonna spend some time talking about it real quick. Real quick. What do you guys think of this? Let me know. I mean, Zord killed the photos as always. Just makes the poses look so natural. Oh, I'm laughing at Ash in the chat. This is coming home, haters. This is friend. Speaking of Sunday scaries, Monday nightmares. Nice pool. I think overall, like, the body of the figure and stuff is fine. I just think they missed on the sculpt. I think they missed on it's really, like, honestly, if you cover up his mouth, it's okay. Also, I feel like the forehead is pretty big, but there's something with the teeth. The teeth are just not, like, the mouth, the smile and the teeth are just not right for me. I don't know. I can't put a finger on it. Yeah, it's like the mouth and the sculpt just doesn't, I don't know, it just looks off to me. Brad says sculpt is off. Blinkens, what's up, man? Thanks so much for being here. I'm shocked Hot Toys didn't cancel Nice Bowl. I think this has got enough interest. I think people are still going to buy this. 100%. Brick says Hot Toys worst looking sculpt in a very long time. Damn. Dynamic Figures, I wonder how many people cancel their pre-orders. I'm curious to see, like, how this one is going to do. Because you know what? Let me look at something real quick. This figure is waitlisted. I did not realize that. I did not realize this was waitlisted. The sculpt is actually pretty close to the photos that are on Sideshow. The mouth seemed to maybe change, like, a little. I don't know. Craziest thing is waitlisted. Ash and hand, you look awesome. You will all cry because you passed on it. Watch. I love how you're getting this whole line, dude. I love it. Honestly, I don't think the figure overall is bad. The suit is actually still the suit is actually pretty cool. Ryan says, yeah, I love that red armor. I think that's cool. Man, this is a bummer if this is true. Like, someone said Hot Toys just threw it out there to finish up Deadpool line. It sucks, but there's, like, no Gambit or Elektra, man. This was like what, the highest grossing rated R movie ever? Is that right? I don't understand why they didn't take this thing and, like, they should have made, you gotta do the whole Resistance. That's like, you just dropped the ball. I don't know how that happened. They should have given us more. We got my guy Honest Hansel in the building. What's up, dude? Long time super fan. Thanks so much for being here, man. Gambit will probably come out with Doomsday. Yeah, Adam. I think this is probably what's going to happen. I wonder how different his outfit will be. It might just be the same as what it was in Deadpool. But yeah, this is like I said, I'm kind of surprised this is waitlist, but that's cool. One thing is just, man, it's just really a bummer of, like, these elbow creases, man. Like, I just really wish I could do something different. This is just really, that's the one downside about Deadpool figures. And I have clean and battle damage Deadpool, which I think the figures are excellent. It's just such a bummer. This goes back to what the Tales oldest time, right? That you pose these things and they end up getting creased and you can permanently damage them and stuff, which is just a bummer. But Zord cooked with these photos as always. This is actually hilarious. This one's so good. Oh, this one's so good, man. We got Dream and Visions in the house. What's up, man? Thanks so much for tuning into the show. Zord just killed it with the photos. I love Dogpool down here. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, it's just a bummer that there's so much creasing in the suit. Like, look at that. Like at his waist. Look at this giant wrinkle in the material. It's a bummer, man. That's cool. This is actually a really cool shot too. Like this picture right here, this actually looks like I actually think this is probably the best this looks in the photos. The head tilted down a little bit. The hair is actually pretty good, I think too. It's a cool shot with all of them. Dang, man. It's actually a cool picture too when he gets lit up. Oh no. I love that when he takes the golden guns. Yeah, it's just really the mouth. Did I put a poll up? I will right now. You getting nice pool? Yes or no? Please vote. Are you getting nice pool? I mean, it's waitlisted, so this thing's got to be pretty popular. I mean, the movie was super popular, so I think people, the character was funny, but give me one sec, guys. Give me 1 second. Please vote. We got 23 votes. 56 y'all in here. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Do you think this is worse than the smiling Ant-Man sculpt? Ooh, man. I don't think so, to be honest. What's up, CT? Fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. Hey, people. What's up, dude? This photo actually doesn't look horrible either, like from that angle. Some angles are a little bit better. Is that it? Nice pool. Dang, Dream of Vision. Not even seen the movie. The movie's so good. Gotta watch it. What's up, Johnny? Thanks so much for being here, man. Fan of the channel. You think they'll do a battle damage version of Ice Pool complete with bullet holes and a bloodied mouth? Oh, probably not. Ren says skip. What's up, Ray? Ray Rich. Saving my money for BVS bats. That's fair. Probably not alone in that one. Shall we move on? What should we talk about next? Let's stick with the hot toys. How about that? Let's move on to some Star Wars. Let's talk about Darth Nihilus. And before I do that, let me I'll close out the poll, but are you getting nice poll? 32 votes, 9% say yes, 1 in 10 getting nice poll. So yeah, I mean, I didn't You know, initially I was surprised it got waitlisted, but then again, like this movie was so popular that I'm really, really not too, you know, not too surprised. We got my guy Cage, longest reigning channel member, fanatic of the channel, and moderator. What's up, dude? Sorry I'm late, just finished WrestleMania. Hope everyone is doing well. Sadly, WrestleMania was just underwhelming this year. Austin, the people want to hear about Kamen Rider. Oh boy. Ryan says, dude, I was disappointed because I waited and didn't pre-order this for hoping Malgus shipped first. Hey, you can still get this one. These are some banger blogger photos right here. They've really done a good job with this like VGM Legends line. I really hope they keep going with it and we get some other ones too, but dang, man, they made this figure look good. Dream Vision says, I like how your stream is so chill, Steve. Yo, I appreciate the kind words, man. 2:30 a.m. in London. Man, thank you so much for staying up in the early morning, hanging out on the show. Appreciate you tuning in from all the way from London. That's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, these photos are crazy, man. This photo looks so good. Look at this. Love what they did with the lighting in the background of like the ground. Zord just crushes that as always too. This is sick, man. This figure looks like it can pose too. I need to pick this up. I didn't pre-order it because I think you guys know I kind of like halted pre-orders for a while, but I'm gonna get this. 100% gonna get this. This is going with the other ones, you know. Revan, Star Killer, Malgus is gonna come. This one, like they're probably, I would think they're probably gonna announce another one at some point. I feel like Darth Malik is probably gonna happen at some point. Yo, someone used that Wanda base for their photos and it was sick with this piece. That's actually dope. I might do that. I might actually do that. Yeah. I like that. Woo-hoo-hoo. They cooked with these photos, man. Come on, bro. That is fire. That Revan hood is real hard to figure out, but once you get it, Revan is dope, man. One of my favorite figures of that year. Sheesh, dude, it's just such a good looking figure. Austin says, unfortunately, I had to skip all the VGM Star Wars stuff unless they do a Cowcast. Yes, please. Please. Revan, Star Killer, Malgus, Dark Empire, Luke, and Vader with this in the case, and Revo, but with a Leia head swap. Sheesh. I'm with you on that, dude. Look at that, man. I mean, sometimes the photos are just, sometimes the photos, they just hit really hard. This reminds me of kind of like how they did really well with the Moon Knight. Like, some of them really hit hard with the bloggers, and then some of them just aren't as exciting, but this one just looks so good, man. 1 6 stars. Famous Voice. The sideshow will have this in about 4 months. Still waiting on my Chewie and 3PO. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Chewie and 3PO too. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And actually, you know what? That is like one of the only. I'm literally only waiting. Well, that and Moon Knight. I haven't updated my waiting on invoice list in a while, and I'm literally waiting on Chewie and 3PO and then Artisan Moon Knight. That's it. That's it right now. Hit the bell notifications. Oh, thank you so much, man. Belger says he didn't pre-order Nihilus, but now he wants it. Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting this one. Yeah, you use this like lightning effect with the Wanda base. Dang, that'd be dope. Dang, Dream Vision's still waiting for my Xeno. Yeah, a lot of people are still waiting for that one too. Sideshow's just backed up right now, man. Clint says people are hating on this, saying it's Phantom of the Opera and it's boring because it's black but looks so damn good. I feel like the people who are hating on this really probably just don't know anything about the character. Go look him up. Look at that, man. Like, you want to pose this dude dynamically? Look at this, like, wired hooded cloak and stuff too. Like, this is sick if you just have him pose like this. And the suit's nylon. You don't have to worry about this thing being a pleather. Hashtag where's Chewie? Neil, I know, man. It's crazy. What's up, Windman42? New name. First time visitor. Hello, everyone. Hello to you. Thanks so much for being here, man. Hope you enjoy your stay in the chat. Still waiting on my sideshow Chewie as well. Yeah, man. I'm like, everybody's waiting for that thing. But thanks so much for being here, man. Oh, yeah, dynamic figures. Now we're talking. This with the custom saber and lightning effects will look so good. Got to get those fulcrum sabers, man. Light them all up. Right. Crazy thing is they're backed up and still releasing new figures. Yeah, I mean, in this one, like, sometimes they just, like, Savage, I got 2 months after he was announced. Like, he was just a quicker one. So it's just sometimes they're quicker. Clint says, contacted Sideshow. They said they receive a partial shipment. They didn't know when they would get the rest. Mafia said you talked to them and they would start shipping at the end of April. I would imagine Chewie is just a more involved figure to do with all the fur and all that stuff. So, what's up, Mark Lee? Thanks so much for being here, man. 90-degree elbow joints, well made and articulate. Yeah. Yep. Easy to pose. What's up, Big Dog Pound fan of the channel? Whoa, let's go, man. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. Yeah, just finished watching WrestleMania, and I was underwhelmed is what I was saying. But, yeah. Clint says, yeah, I would have preferred articulating wrists. That's fair. Dynamic Figure says, I forget, is this a nylon suit? Yes. The suit is nylon. I think they're pretty much done with the pleather for this type of suit. Yeah, they cook with these photos, man. There's something about like the white faceplate with the red lines on it, and then like above his eyes, then a red lightsaber, man. Oh, just black and red just looks so good together, man. That Sith look is just like, there's so many unique characters that have this Sith look, and it just looks so good, man. That's why you put like exactly what Clinton was saying. You know, you throw him in a case with Revan, Malgus, Starkiller, like they're all going to look really sick together. Throw a Vader in there. Brick says, cool looking figure. Come on, Brick, you got to get more hype than that over some Star Wars stuff, man. Yeah, this is, yeah, exactly, Ryan. Like, this is not as hard of a figure to manufacture. It's like the mask is not a head sculpt, right? So it's relatively easy. MB Dyson, I know nothing of this character. You guys enjoy. That's fair. Yeah, if you don't like know about the games, you're not really gonna know about this character, which is fine. Like yeah, the VGM stuff, Legends and KOTOR, I would just say like it's worth going to look at, you know. Look at it. You can always look it up on YouTube and kind of like look at lore videos of who the character is. You find some that are really in depth and not as in depth. But yeah, it's more you know, now Disney just calls it Legends material or whatever. So 16 stars. Is the hood already styled like in the photos, or are we going to have another Revan crappy hood? I'm pretty sure this is not the same as the Revan hood. Yeah, Johnny, wait on Chewie as well as when is the Winter Soldier being released, right? Who says he looks badass? He does. Collection obsession, that's fair too, keeping it to OT and prequels. Yeah, see, this is just like, this is really hard for me to pass on because I played the games and it's just, man. Also, if you take his hair looks so cool when you take the hood down. It's like this really long hair that's like, I think like put in like a ponytail, but looks crazy. It looks crazy underneath. I love this look too. Looks like his cloak is like blowing in the wind. Look at that, man. That is sick. I love what Zord's doing with these photos. Look at that. That's a sick pose right there. Yeah, Mark Lee, it's it's like braided hair. It looks so cool. Wingman said, I swear if Sideshow drops my Chewie the same week as the new Ghostbusters, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, those are imminent too. Be ready. Look at that. Floating. Sheesh. Oh yeah, here it is with the Wanda base. Yeah. I may actually have to put this Wanda base with that. That is actually really cool. I did not notice that initially, but dang, that matches perfectly. I gotta order this. Look at that. I can't believe I didn't notice this earlier. I think it was Ryan, so shout out to Ryan for bringing that up. I did not notice this when I was going through the bloggers that was the base. I mean, this base looks a heck of a lot cooler than this like rectangle. Like, look at this. Is sick with like the lightning effect. I might have to actually do that. Dang. Yeah, Blitzway DeLorean coming soon too. Yeah. Yeah, Moose. Yeah, Nihilus look great next to Battle Damage Vader. You can put it next to a lot of different stuff. Shall we move on, guys? Let's go to the... So I guess one thing that popped up was this. I guess this was April 14th at 4 a.m. So they put this Mandalorian and Grogu bring in the heavy artillery, prepare to deploy the 1/6 scale ATRT. And they put Mando on it. So like this was like the first teaser image that we got. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to announce this and they're going to have the ATRT with Mando and Grogu. Like they're going to, just like they did with the like Durasteel Mando and the Blurg. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to do a Mando on this ATRT after already doing another Mando. And thankfully they didn't. And they end up doing this like ATRT driver with the ATRT. And this one, I think some of these photos are, there's not too many for this one. I'm just going to go to this deluxe one. So you can get the ATRT single if you want. But I'm just going to go to the deluxe. We'll talk about everything. But it's like this Imperial Remnant ATRT driver, which looks a heck of a lot like a Shore Trooper. It's like a Shore Trooper mixed with a Snow Trooper. And yeah, man, it's pretty cool. But let me get to a couple comments before we get into this one here. Once Star Wars is falling behind on release now. Yeah, Plo Koon, Stacey Tin, now Darth Nihilus need them all. Yeah, I got to catch up too. I got to get Plo. I still have to get Plo Koon. I still have to get Wolf, the Wolf Pack Trooper. I haven't been able to really get those lately. So I got to do some catching up, but I also got to do some selling of stuff. Anybody needs a, well, maybe I'll bring it up at the end of the stream. Dream and Vision says 2026 has been a good year for collectors. Yeah, it has so far. It's been a little slow, but hopefully, it's going to keep picking up here as the time goes on. Vic Poster, I think you said this last time too. Luckily, I only collect prequels from Star Wars. That's fair. I saw this big dog pound Mando and Grogu appeared at WrestleMania. I mean, it's a Snore Trooper. Neil Avery says, never mind the ATRT. I want to get one of them all-train mouse droids. That mouse droid is actually pretty cool. We got Jedi Knights Watch. What's up, Graham? Long time fan of the channel. Oh, man. Came in at the wrong time. Did I miss INART talk? Nope. That's next. Stay tuned. Yeah, dude, Austin, it's hard, man. I'm glad I'm not only on Star Wars. Too much heat all around. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for this movie yet. We'll see. I need to see. So I'm not really getting any of this stuff until I fully see the movie. I need to see the movie before considering getting anything from the movie. Besides Mando, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Mando because I want to see what the new one is like. But 16 stars. Spoonzoy is trying to decide if I want one or two of these ATRTs with the driver. This one's sick, man. I really like this. ATRT is a beast. It's really tall. Like I had to have mine kneel even in a DF120 height case with the antenna on the back right here. I have to have mine like kneeling for it to fit with the trooper on it because it's so tall. It takes up a lot of space, but that 501st one is sick. I really like that one. Dynamic Figure says, I was on the fence with the ATRT because of space, but I had to get after looking through all the pics. The color looks way too good. Yeah, this Imperial color looks sick, man. Big Rib says, might just get the ATRT. That's fair too. But let's go through some of the photos. I mean, the ATRT is sweet, man. If you have it, if you have the 501st one, like I said, is one that I do, you already kind of know what you're getting yourself into. It's a big piece and it's a sick piece too. And I will say this looks good. One thing though is I don't know if I want Mando on it. If you watch the latest like final, they show like a decent chunk. I'll just say this as a, if you haven't watched the new Mando trailer, the one that dropped, Mandalorian and Grogu, the final trailer, they show like a pretty large chunk of this scene with like this ATRT and Mando and Grogu on it. And I'm just gonna do a quick swerve here from the figures, but I'm pretty sure the Mando and Grogu movie, like all of the stuff that's being shown in the trailers is like really early on in the movie. Like I feel like they're tricking us by not showing, like there's going to be, I really do think this movie is going to have a big surprise that is kept under wraps that nobody knows about. Something's going to happen. Something big is probably going to happen in this movie. Don't know what yet. Like I'm guessing we're going to probably see Grand Admiral Thrawn at some point. Even if it's really quick, but like there's going to be something that we see for this movie that is a surprise. Just like how in Mando season 2, they kept Luke Skywalker under wraps. Something's going to be kept under wraps for this movie. It's going to happen. I think the trailers are swerving us, trying to trick us into thinking that that's like the majority of the movie when that's like probably like the first third of the movie. Or like the first act. Clint says, I think the Kip Ash driver looks pretty sweet. Love that short trooper look. I think it looks cool too. This one has some light up features too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Looks cool with Mando and Grogu on it. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool piece. I like this little, I like the little mouse droid. And here we have an Imperial Remnant Snowtrooper. And then I want to know like what's going on with this guy. Because yeah, there's some snowtroopers that are going to happen probably. I wonder what this one's, I wonder what this snowtrooper, I'm hoping that this snowtrooper is just different enough from the OT, like Empire Strikes Back snowtroopers, to where those ones are still, like those ones are still sought after for being Empire. I'm sure there's going to be some minor differences, or Hot Toys will just use the Empire ones and redo it. We'll see. Falcon says, I have an ATRP RT, but I wouldn't mind a second one in my collection. It's just, it takes up so much space. Austin says, honestly shocked they have not painted Mando's armor to sell more toys. I will likely get the new Mando too. I think like, I would think by the end of this movie, he's probably going to get something new. We'll see. Or not, maybe not. Maybe they're just going to have his outfit and we'll see. Come on, Batman Collectibles. This film is over 2 hours long. Going to be a nice nap for me while my kid watches it. Nah, man, you got to watch it. Clint says Mando and Grogu and everyone else is going to get stuck in Peridia. That's why they aren't in or mentioned in the sequel trilogy. It's also like a really large time gap because you have, yeah, they're probably going, I think they're really going to ride Mando out. Like they can really branch off of that and keep it kind of distant from the sequel trilogy if they want to, because the sequel trilogy was, what was it, 29 years between Return of the Jedi and the sequel trilogy. Is that right? And Mando started like what, 5 or 6 years or so after Return of the Jedi. So we're still like quite a bit, we're like still years away from the sequel trilogy when it comes to this movie. Like there's still a distant time away. So we'll see what they end up doing with it. Graham, another Grail dead. Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned this when Mando came out, when they announced Mando, and then they showed like Mando, life-size Grogu, life-size Anzellan. That's when I was like, okay, we're gonna get probably like 10 plus things from this figure, or from this movie. Snowtrooper looks clean. Yeah, it looks really clean. Yeah, I agree. 1/6 star specific double barrel gun on the front. That does look cool. I mean, this like gray Imperial looking color scheme on here looks really sick. I like these little like mortar chambers right here too. It's a cool looking piece, man. Neil says I got the recent Snowtrooper Commander and that was limited, so of course they're gonna pull a range trooper on me. Yeah. Herd of blurgs. What's up, Doug Guido? Thank you for being here, man. Hey, Steve, aren't they the same trooper, but the face covering is removed? Like we finally get to see what's under the hood. Yeah, it does look like that. It looks like you can see the covering where that's like on this one is, yeah, this covering is removed and that's maybe how they're doing it. This one's armor though. Like, I don't know if I can't really see it on like this stomach piece here, but like this one has this like mark right here, whatever this is on the armor. So if that's on there, this is going to look different. This one, you can see like, this one, you can see the angle of the chest piece. This one doesn't look like it has that. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that is exactly what this looks like. And these are like Imperial Remnant Snowtroopers. They look with Mando on it, which I think is cool. It's like a blend of a Shore Trooper and Snow Trooper, which I really like. I think the Shore Troopers are actually pretty cool looking. Honestly, as the sequel trilogy is slowly being forgotten by Disney, I think they're just focusing on other stuff. Clint Barton, isn't the whole point of the Mandalorian to show how somehow Palpatine returned? I mean, I've always felt, I think the line somehow Palpatine returned is something that people made fun of, but they did like, it did kind of show how he got there, like how he had the clone operation and stuff like that. Like that was shown kind of in the sequels, but I'm not saying it was a good choice, but I think the Mandalorian has a lot of other stuff it can flesh out beyond that. Like there's more New Republic stories you can tell beyond that. And you really could take Mando and branch him off from what's going on in the, you know, like now he's like a contractor, but he wants to be on the good guy's side, right? That's the whole point of the movie is like, he wants to be on the good side going after the bad guys. And like the whole point of this movie is he's going to be hunting down like the Imperial remnants, right? So there's still a lot there that can be explored regardless of what happens in the sequel trilogy. Because the sequel trilogy too is like the First Order, right? We still have like Imperial stuff that can be explored of like what happened right after the fall of the Empire. Like I find it more intriguing what they're doing in the Mando movie, like going after these like Imperial remnant cells where people are like, long live the Empire. We're still going to keep the Empire going. That's a more intriguing storyline. And then it's building up to Grand Admiral Thrawn. So there's still a lot they can save, you know, this era with. That's all pre-sequel stuff. That makes sense. Austin says, feel like we're gonna get a lot of troopers from this movie. I agree. Dynamic Figure says, gonna catch replay at work tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. You too, man. Thank you much for being here. Hope you enjoy the replay as well. We're Chance Salvador right now, making troopers like printing easy money for Hot Toys. Yep, we'll probably get a limited figure from this movie too. I bet we're gonna get some type of limited thing. This ATRT has the same dot on the belt. There you go. Yeah, like this one's got it too. This like, yeah, the trooper. Yeah, so I don't know what, I can't tell what that is. It looks like, can't tell. This is also really cool. This is what can make it fit, is you can shrink it down in your display. Yeah, I think this is true. Like 1-6 stars, a lot of people are checked out on Mando after season 3. I'm for sure seeing the movie, and I also think something big might get revealed that they're not showing. Yeah, there's going to be a surprise, 100%. I'm seeing the movie because I really loved Mando, and yeah, season 3 wasn't great, and I think a lot of people are just going into this with low expectations and saying like, oh, this is just a glorified season 4 put into a movie. But I think the promising things about this is like Jon Favreau has a good track record for movies. They've had a long time to make this. So like Jon Favreau has talked about in interviews, like him and Filoni weren't just rushed. Like they had a lot of time to really make this with the special effects that they wanted and have large set pieces and do a lot of like practical effects and stuff too. So I'm hopeful that with them literally like being able to like let this cook and marinate for a while, that they're going to have a really good product versus them just like Disney forcing them like, oh, you got to rush out a movie because we want a movie in the theaters. No, it sounded like they really had the time to get this right and where they wanted it to be. So that's promising. And I think it's going to be good. I think the trailers have been good. I think it's going to be an entertaining, fun movie. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Clint says that Hong Kong promo showed several figures they're going to drive. Oh yeah, they're going to do that Remnant AT-AT driver 100%. But this thing is sick, man. AT-AT and ATSC, those would be huge, huge. What's up, Kyle Goodwin? Thank you for being here, man. I really like season 3. I think season 3 had good moments. The pacing was weird, and some of the episodes didn't really like fit. But I thought season 3 still had like some actually really good moments. It was just not a great like cohesive season. But like season 3 culminated in Mando and Grogu being like in their own place now and away from everything that just happened with Gideon. And now they're going into this movie like on a new, like they're basically set on a new path. Like I said, they want to be the good guys and just do their own thing as hired contractor. What's up, Bright Tryhard? We got some new names in the chat. I appreciate y'all being here. I can't make up my mind if I'm going to get it or not. Hey, that sounds like 1/6 scale collecting. And Austin says, yeah, this is that Disney agenda driven stuff that they do, like Jack Black and Lizzo episode. It's very random, not needed at all. Literally was not needed. I don't know why like Disney likes to get cute and do these weird cameos for stuff, and like it's just like She-Hulk was another example of this. I forget who it was who they brought in, who was like that one rapper they brought in, but it's just why? There's no reason to do that. There's just no reason for it. So no reason. You should have still been with Luke and how it would be how he and Mando reunited. Yeah, that was interesting how they did that within like the Boba Fett show too. Clinton says, when KK said anyone could be the Mandalorian, it kind of made me feel like they were trying to turn the show towards Bo-Katan being the star of the show. Yeah, they really did make it like her. They put a really put her under a microscope for a while. Click on just Trooper photos. You can see the symbol in the middle. About nice. Okay, I'll go to that here in a second. What's up, Tighter? Thanks so much for being here, man. Fan of the channel. Lizzo episode derailed season 3 for sure. Yeah, it was just unnecessary. That episode was just a very awkward one to throw into the middle of that season when you have like some crazy stuff going on. Mine's a Mandalore. Like we're getting into some serious territory, and then that got thrown in there. So this is cool, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you can see the emblem. Whoops. I do like how this has like this long, kind of long clothing. You get a couple guns, you get the snow base, which actually, thankfully, this doesn't have the footprints in it. Not bad. This is basically like a kit bash. This literally is a kit bash between a snow trooper, a shore trooper, and then a new belt piece. And I think it's kind of cool when you think about the concept, because you think about like Rogue One and like the shore troopers and their armor, and then this is kind of like a mix between like still having that level of armor, and it's just I think it's actually a pretty cool concept. And yeah, Amy Dyson, yeah, Disney saw those dollar signs with Grogu, so they wanted him and Mando reunited. I do think there's truth to that. Tyler says it's growing on me. We'll have to see how it looks on screen. Me too. I'm just waiting to see what happens in the movie. If I really like the scene, I'll probably pick this up. Flocked reminds me of Funko. Yeah, this does look like it might be flocked. It does. It actually does. Actually, I think it's cool. Oh yeah, it says it right here. I didn't realize this. Newly developed armor coated with realistic flock texture. I didn't realize it said that. That's cool. Whoops. So yeah, it does make it look more realistic. I like that. What's up, DeFeo Dome 2? Thanks for being here, man. Cara Dune in the movie would be a big boost. That would be cool. Yeah, Darth Maul Miss Norjaw. This costs less than TIE play, but get a little more. Having a display of this range trooper and stone trooper would be awesome. I agree, that would be cool. Man, snow stuff is just cool in Star Wars. But shall we move on, everybody? Yeah, I'm really excited for Mando and Grogu. That new trailer, I thought that new trailer gave like a pretty decent amount of stuff. Away for a trailer, but I'm gonna guess that it's not anything significant within the not anything real significant within the movie. Like there's gonna be something that they're cooking under wraps that nobody knows about. Like I said, in season 2, if you can hide Luke Skywalker, you're going to be able to hide something in this movie. Like Luke is like the ultimate thing to spoil. That is like, I am shocked. And I know it's because Dave Filoni said that, like, he told all the cast and told everybody that it was Plo Koon who was going to be the person that was going to come and get Grogu. Because Plo Koon's Dave Filoni's favorite Jedi. And it turned out to be Luke. And The fact they kept that under wraps and that was such a big surprise. They could pull it off for this movie for sure. End credit scene for Cara Dune, that'd be interesting. I don't know, man. Her and Disney got some bad blood over what happened. But I would love for her to come back. That'd be cool. She was great as Cara Dune. I mean, season 1 was amazing. Brandon says, oh, what's up, Brandon? Thanks so much for being here, man. Fan of the channel. That Luke Skywalker part is one of my favorite things in Star Wars. It's one of the best, yeah, for everybody, you know, who knows the true power of Luke. So super hyped. I'm really excited. Star Wars back in theaters. We're a month away. In a couple days, we're going to be a month away. I'll be seeing it a month from Tuesday. I'll be seeing it. So I'm really excited to see this in theaters and see what's up with it. And yeah. So let's move along, shall we? We're going to switch on over to INART. And finally, after a long time coming and a long wait, after this prototype was revealed, probably this was like back when INART did that kind of like, hey, this is stuff that we're working on, prototype reveals, where this is where they show like the Game of Thrones one, and they just said, hey, we're a new company, we're just going to show a bunch of stuff that we have probably coming in the pipeline later on, no timetables. And everybody saw this, and I know people have been really, really excited for this, and like this for some people is like really, really you know, like this is the most iconic. I think kind of the general consensus is like, as far as Clark Kent goes, like this is the most iconic version, right? And some would argue this is like the most iconic and their favorite version of Superman as well. So this long time coming. I know a lot of people were really waiting for these for a long time, and then finally this is here. And man, this doesn't disappoint. INART just continues to hit, man. I don't even really I don't really know what else to say. They have just been like hitting on all the figures that they've been announcing lately. They've been killing it. So this looks really, really good. I'm not sure. I'm still debating what version I'm going to order, if I'm going to get the standard or if I'm going to get the like the 2-pack. Not sure yet. Austin says another all-timer here. Yeah, man, I think this one is going to be. I think this one's going to go crazy. Revealed in October 2023. Yeah, I think I kind of look at when INART did that reveal event, I didn't really look at it as like a reveal. I looked at it more of like, hey, this is stuff that like this is going to be in the pipeline, but don't really know when. I guess technically speaking, like, yeah, it's a reveal of something that they were going to end up doing, but I think of the Game of Thrones figures, and I think those are going to change. I don't think we're going to see the versions that we saw there. So, who knows? What's up, X-Man Supreme? I'm a little disappointed. I'll get over it, but he does not like this one. Federation Jedi says introducing Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. That would be a twist. Yeah, that could be. I don't know if they're gonna have somebody play Luke again at some point or what. Kyle Goodman says this is gonna be my first INART figure. Congratulations, man. We got Pool Player 3, new name in the chat. Thanks so much for being here, man. Good evening, collectors. Good evening to you. Hope you enjoy your stay. We got a few new people in the chat. Dream Vision says pre-ordered. Very nice. We got Northwest Collector in the house. What's up, dude? Says grandfather of all cinematic heroes, that third pick is the money shot. Yeah, this looks really good right here. I think like all again depend on lighting, but yeah, the one thing, the one downside is the letdown is the base, man. Like this base ain't it. And I know they said that they're going to, you can either do like the base is going to be magnet or like magnet or grabber, like the magnet or the stand. But this base, man, like from what was revealed, this is just this, and compared to what Hot Toys has with like all the crystals, you got to up this, man. That base ain't it. That's my one big complaint is the base. This looks really good. Another thing, another odd choice is they're doing the hat is going to be PVC, which I thought they would do a fabric hat. Like knowing INART, why are they not doing fabric? I don't love how the hat texture. Well, you know what? Here, I should look. Unless that's like, I don't really remember like what his hat actually like what the hat texture looks like. It's hard to tell in some of these photos. But yeah, the hat is, they said, I remember in the live stream they said the hat is PVC, so like it being plastic, I don't know, it's an interesting one. Honestly, says this one was a no-brainer. INART will fix some of the issues. I have faith. Neil Irving says I need the 2-pack to get Clark, and then I won 6 phone booth. Yeah, they got the Man of Steel tees too, Big Rib. I'm probably gonna get that one too. Yeah, Dream. Yeah, exactly. Dream Vision's both magnet and crouch grabber bases. There you go. Dang, man. Yo, this is sick. Universal Key Clark Kent figure with the S exposed going to my office at work. That's cool, dude. What a cool office piece. Don't let it get stolen. Yeah, like I don't know if the, I guess I have to look at like the movie to see if the hat is like shine. This is like, it's PVC. I'm just surprised they didn't make it fabric. I'm gonna guess the hat in the movie is fabric. But this looks so good, dude. The base is just my, like I said, my biggest gripe. Also, the S on the chest, like they need to try to fix it to where it's not like this raised edge on here like this. Hopefully they can fix that and make the logo actually look accurate. I don't know if they'll be able to on this material though. I feel like that's the limitation of the material. If they can get the logo proper, but I don't know. Federation Justice, first INART, first DC figure for me. Chris Reeve Superman had to have it. Pre-order the standard. Yeah, I think this is going to be the first INART figure for a lot of people. If people haven't jumped into INART yet, I think this is the one that's going to, at least the standard version, I think is going to be the one where people are going to get Superman. Because it's like all-time character, one of the GOATs, right? One of the most iconic for a lot of people. This is the one that's going to push people, I think, into INART. Yeah, Fabric Hat would have been better, yeah. Yeah, Collection Obsession is the same thing. I don't like the shiny plastic hat. Yeah, it's just an odd choice. I would think that I would Glenda because INART's starting to cut corners like Hot Toys. I think they're still trying to figure some of that out. But it's also like, it's like Legolas. I don't know why they didn't keep him magnetic. That would have been nice to keep him magnetic. So I don't know why they keep going back and forth. They need to do what Hot Toys does and just put magnets in the whole base. What's up, Iron Star Killer? Thank you for being here, man. The price for the 2-pack is a steal. Yeah, it's a bummer with the upcharge. What was it, $539 on INART Direct, and then this is what, $669 on 1/6 kit. Like, and it's basically ends up being like $60 to $65 upcharge per figure for INART, and this got doubled for this for the 2-pack. It literally got doubled. To where like, yeah, you're paying that each figure within the 2-pack. So yeah, it's like almost $130. It's just a lot. It's a lot of upcharge. X-Men says sculpts do look pretty good though. Yeah, I think they look good. That looks really cool, man. Not feeling the stitching on the collar. Yeah, hopefully like with the prototype, they'll fix some of this stuff. But I mean, this looks really cool with both of them just standing next to each other like this. Dang. Big Dog Pound, are you buying both Man of Steel and Christopher Reeve? I will get Man of Steel, most likely. Christopher Reeve, I'm not sure yet. I'm don't know. They said the S is more durable. Yeah, I get more durable, but like they need to still explore to see if they can fix it. Oh, dang, this would make sense. The hat in the movie was PVC as well. It was super windy during filming. The plastic hat was just heavier and not easily blown away. If that's true, it makes sense as to why they would do that. The well-known fact the hat was PVC in the movie. Yeah. So maybe that's why they ended up actually like, maybe that really is why they chose to do it that way, which is cool. I didn't know that. Quinn says there's a pick a suit with a wrinkled knee. I wonder what the suit is made of, and I hope they use a silicone body underneath. Yeah, this is a silicone body underneath. This is 100% you can tell. I feel like you can see it. Like, look at the elbows. If you look at the elbows here, like this is silicone, because if you look at not Man of Steel, if you look at BVS Superman, you can really see the elbow joints. Like this looks to me like this is seamless underneath. But yeah, this wrinkling is interesting. Like in the suit like this, I don't know. Maybe this was just like they didn't unwrinkle it when they were, like after they had posed it already. But I would think this is a stretchy fabric. Like you can see some of the wrinkles in here that this is just going to bounce right back. It looks like a fabric. What's up, Jazzy? Thanks so much for being here, man. What up, JND Joker? Let's go. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that one next. Austin, you're going to talk yourself into the 2-pack. Ah, man, I don't know. It's tough. It is tough. That is cool, dude. Dang. This looks pretty, like, this looks pretty good right here. Hold on, can I make this? There we go. That is sick, man. This sculpt right here in this photos looks, that's money, dude. Man, you guys are blowing up the comments. I can't keep up. Clint says, I wonder if INART purposely gets limited regional license, knowing their products will get out to resellers. It would be logical that limited license would be cheaper. No, I think they're trying to get like international, or worldwide, but like I really think Warner Brothers like won't give it to them because of Hot Toys. They just like won't let them license worldwide. I think like they're just not established enough yet to where I think they're willing to take a chance on that potentially, but we'll see. Brandon says you just got Superman. Nice. Honestly, so when did Hot Toys 78 Superman come out? I'm not sure, but yeah, it is crazy. I recently heard a rumor that the hat in the film was made of PVC. So is this actually true or not? Because Collection Obsession's hat was felt fabric in the movie. Unless maybe they covered up the PVC with it. Yeah, not the knees though. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you can kind of see like a little outline here, but I don't know. I wonder what's under there. Windman says they said the second stream the body's plastic, not silicone, special body and newly engineered joints. Huh, interesting. You can't really see the elbows though. That surprises me. This looks like it's silicone. Honestly, Steve, you got to get the Superman. Yeah, see, I guess I didn't listen to the live stream. I'm just speculating as far as like what this looks like. This looks like, this does not just look like plastic under here. I feel like this, it just doesn't look plasticky, but it could be very well wrong. Sounds like I am. It says, yeah, the S is too low. Oh, interesting. It definitely is. It definitely is too low. Definitely is too low. Especially you can like see it side by side. Clark doesn't own a belt. Yeah. Why isn't he wearing a belt? It's interesting. I didn't notice that. Dang, it looks good, man. This one's, I think, is going to be an all-timer, man. People are going to get this figure. This has been a long time coming. A lot of people have been hype. I know, like, at least in my chat, in my like Facebook chat, this was like the one thing that people brought up a lot. Like, where is Reef Superman? When is this pre-order coming? When is this happening? When will Hot Toys do another one? They'll probably do another one, I would think, relatively soon, now that this happened. Big posters other than the Dio emblem neck shrink was near top of the boots. I think this is fire, not for me though. That's fair. Can appreciate it from afar. We got Pop Culture Relics. What's up, man? Yo, what's up? Hope all is well. You too, bro. Thank you so much for tuning into the show tonight. Hope you're having a good one. We're having a nice weekend. Lincoln's Hot Toys, I'm guessing you meant 78. Hot Toys 78 Superman came out in 2011. He was my first Hot Toys figure. I can't wait to get this INART 2-pack. That's cool, man. 2011, dude. 15 years ago. Crazy. Wingman says, as far as the hat, there's no way INART made it plastic. Even if the stunt hat was plastic, they ain't going that deep. Maybe flock the plastic hat. Yeah, I mean, INART said on the live stream that the hat is PVC. So I don't know what they're going to end up doing. Not sure. We got the GOAT Underground Figures stopping in to say what's up. What's up, Ray? Thanks so much for being here and stopping in and saying hello. Everybody knows to go check out Underground Figures if you haven't already, but thank you so much for being here, Ray. Oh, no belt in the film. He had suspenders on under the jacket. There you go. Yeah, this looks great, man. Looks great. This is gonna be one that a lot of people are gonna get. It's very popular, one that people have wanted for a long time. Oh, this will be nice. I would like that happened. We have submitted a request with INART for an account. That would be great. Get Underground some INART figures. I like how you can like swap this, like obviously swap the sculpts in between too and get like so many different looks between the two. That looks really good. Yeah, Underground getting in our figures to go nuts. That'd be great. Wingman says right now 100% on this 2-pack. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna get this one. What's up, Jeffrey Page? Thanks for being here, man. Hot Toys should try to do Rooted Reef Superman. I wonder if they will, you know? I have a feeling they're gonna do one. I like how you get the multiple hair pieces. This is interesting that they just like showed this photo, but it makes sense. Yeah, those sculpts go crazy, man. I thought did they show more? Yes. This is what I was looking for. Oh yeah, this will probably say something about the body. Not just as highly accurate physique, so it doesn't really say. This is one of INART's platinum releases too, so this is like one of their high ones. I think Rhodium is the highest, which was the 4-pack 2019 Joker. Oh, this is good news. Underground says we should know sometime this week about INART. Not sure if we missed Superman window. Well, there you go. Ray, you'll have to update me once you find out. So let's really talk a little bit more about the in-depth stuff and accessories stuff. So iconic shirt rib, that's cool. Interchangeable capes, you get a wired cape and you get a naturally draped. So wired drape cape. Here's a standard version in accessories. You get some hands, you get one hair, this other hair piece, the necklace, you get the grabber. It's also magnetic, and you get the pole stand. And then, yeah, like I said, I just wish this base was better. I wish they would add more crystals into it. Premium version, you get everything with the standard. And then you get obviously Clark Kent, and then you get these other 2 hair pieces, everything that comes with him. I like how you get this newspaper in like the bag and stuff too. That's really cool. If Hot Toys, Blink says Hot Toys smart, they would use this release to make Marlon Brando Jor-El 2.0. That would be nice if they kind of like played off this, did something like that. This is facts, Austin. Let's normalize wired and drape cape for any cape wearer. That would be great. Guys, we got 70 y'all in here. Thanks so much. 70 people. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Welcome into the show if you're new here. Hope you enjoy your stay. And thank you to everybody who has been here from the start for a long time now. Appreciate new and old. Everybody here watching, really appreciate it. We got some great conversation going in the chat. And yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. So there you go, modular interchangeable hair pieces. You got a calm and smiling head sculpt. This is like, I love this. I think this is cool. Interchangeable hair pieces across multiple head sculpts. Seamless switching between Clark and Superman. Natural looks with or without his iconic hat. Preserving his signature appearance while enhancing display versatility. This is an underrated thing right here. This is super underrated. You get 2 sculpts and you can swap the hair in between the different ones. Glasses, hat, multiple hair pieces, like modular head design to get whatever look that you really want is like, this is an underrated thing. I really wish other figures would get something like this. When you like put in the time, you know, to create something like that, it's really cool. Quinn says, yeah, there's really only 2 hair pieces. The third one's just for the hat to sit on. Yeah, that's like yeah, with or without the hat. Makes sense. Yeah, this is it's a pretty good value, man, for what you're getting here, I think too. You know, they're getting better, I feel like, for some, at least for some figures, their pricing is getting better. But the what they really need to bring down is the Lord of the Rings prices. Sheesh. That's the main one. Would have been nice if both sculpts came with just Superman, but man, yeah. This is nice, Austin, like hands with wrist covers so you don't see any pegs or anything. I do like that because that would be an eyesore. But yeah, man, this is I really am. I have to decide. I have to decide what I'm going to do with this one. Dream Vision says T800 is a better deal. Yeah, you mean like the term, like how they're doing, like the INART's doing the Terminator. I feel like that INART Terminator was like an anomaly. I don't see that happening again at that price point. I don't. I think like I think they had a vision for that figure, and then it came out, and then they just like, you know what, we're just going to add this thing in, but we're not really going to change the price. And like the whole way that that rolled out was just kind of messy. So I don't think that something like that's going to happen again. I don't see us getting like a 2-pack like that turned into a 2-pack from a single figure with like swappable clothes. I don't see them doing that again. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, I agree, Austin. Like, I think it's more worthy of a 2-pack over the Terminator. You can't beat the price. I honestly thought the price for this was going to be considerably higher than it was. So yeah, Dreams Vision, like, this is a crazy value. T800, you get free shipping. You get it at a pretty low price. I wasn't even going to collect Terminator, and I gave in. Man. That one's going to be interesting to see how it does. Like once it's out and everybody has it in hand. Yeah, I think INART Terminator was a screw up. They did a pivot to do a solid for their customers. Yeah, I think they just like, they listened to feedback, and by that time it was already kind of like rolled out, and the pre-order already happened, and they didn't communicate with the pre-order saying that it was a 2-pack. And like they had the pre-order up, the site wasn't even updated yet, and then they just turned it into one. So someone asked about making BVS Batman a 2-pack, but she said no. And I would rather have it like, honestly, I like the option to just buy separately. Like 2-packs are fine. The one 2-pack that I do want them to do a 2-pack for is Frodo and Sam, but I know there's going to be people who don't. It's like, it's just, there's both sides, right? Like if you're going to do a 2-pack, do Frodo and Sam from Lord of the Rings. Like the Hobbits would be great 2-packs, but individuals are nice because then you can pick what you want without like, because this one, like, yeah, the premium version gatekeeps this extra sculpt, right? So exercise, do applaud INART for the price point on this figure. Yeah, it came down. I was expecting a lot more. What's up, Yomo? Longtime channel member, fanatic of the channel. Yo, dude, thank you for being here. Yeah, I got to, oh man, INART's just doing a lot of stuff that I want to get. And like, I already have a few things pre-ordered for them. BVS, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, Frodo and Sam are imminent. Everything Lord of the Rings I'm going to get. And like, they're saying that the Fellowship is going to be fast-tracked through the end of the year. For pre-orders. So like, it's going to be a crazy year when it comes to that. And then like on top of that, there's the Hot Toy stuff that isn't even like, you got to factor that into the equation. So yeah, Gimli, gosh, how could I forget? Yeah, the Gimli pre-order just happened. I pre-ordered him. So like, yeah, Gimli, BVS, Batman, Wonder Woman, Catwoman. I have 4 INART pre-order. No, Terminator. I have Terminator, like the Terminator figures. So I have 5 INART pre-orders right now. I'm trying to think if I missed any. I don't think I did. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, man. That's the line that I like the most. The figures that I like the most from INART are absolutely Lord of the Rings. Like, I'm so glad I got in on that line late. And then I backtracked for Gandalf, and I'm really glad that I did. But man, that Lord of the Rings line is the best. And we got 80 people in the house. We are probably close to like my stream record. I think my record is 84 or something like that, or 82. I don't know, but the peak is we're getting up there. X-Men says Wonder Woman on order. I have Lord of Reeve. I don't know yet about Batfleck. Yeah, I'm really excited for that Wonder Woman as well. So there you have it. This is gonna be really tough. You know what, real quick, I'm going to put up a poll. I'm just going to put, are you getting this INART? I'm going to do, Yes. Superman. Yes. Both. Yes, Superman only. Yes, both. Or no. Go ahead and vote. I'm just curious to see what you guys think. Are you getting this INART? Superman only. Yes, both. Or no. Austin has 12 INART pre-orders. Sheesh. Am I missing? I wonder if I'm missing some. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is their flagship. Yep. Game of Thrones is going to be the next flagship. That's going to be announced probably this year with Danny and oh, we just hit 85, yo. Let's go. Just hit 85 in the house. But yeah, Game of Thrones is coming. It's gonna be crazy. Are you getting this INART? 27 votes. Please vote. We got 84 of y'all in here. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, like I said, if you're new, I hope you're enjoying your stay. And please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Every Sunday night, if you haven't been here before, every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, I do this live show talking about all the 1/6 scale news. So if you haven't been here before, come back and hang out on another Sunday. And if you have been here before, thank you for being here as always. We got a lot of people in the chat who at this point have been following me now for like a couple years, really, like since the beginning. So appreciate you all. So he says, where do you guys order your INART figures from? There's a few different places. I think the main one that a lot of people order from is 1/6 Kit. Pop Culture Records says, congrats on the record stream comp, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'd order more INART, but I need a budget for a New Hope 50th. That's another thing. Like, that stuff's coming, man. It's gonna be crazy. Doc Bat's got 4. We got, is it Mike Moss? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but he says Kit. Thank you for being here. Big Dog Pound Suspect Fiction. Ryan says, lot comes with this piece. I love the variation. Yeah, it's nice. Kit, Pop. Yep, Pop. Oh, yeah, Pop Culture's another way. Johnny says 1/6 Kit. I feel like 1/6 Kit is the most popular. Oh, yes, that's right. Walking Dead and Harry Potter. Walking Dead I passed on. Johnny says 10. There you go. So please vote. We got 39 votes, 70 plus people in here. Please vote if you haven't. Are you getting this INART? Superman? Yes, Superman only. Yes to both, or no, passing. Eric says, waiting for 2 Towers of Return of the King. Yeah, once INART starts double dipping on characters, oh boy. Doc Press's INART says they will announce flagship IP at WonderCon. That's gotta be Game of Thrones. Like, WonderCon has gotta be Game of Thrones. 1/6 Stars says, maybe another drop tonight while you're live. Maybe. We're gonna be live for a little bit of time, so maybe. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes on the poll. Are you getting this INART? Yeah, I'm curious to see how Hot Toys is going to bounce back in regard to this. Like, I feel like usually they drop something crazy around the time when like INART drops something like this. So I guess we'll see. Then again, like they don't really need to. Like Hot Toys is also doing just fine. So okay, we got 45 votes. Let's end the poll. Are you getting this INART? Both. 60% said yes, both. No, 22%. And yes, Superman only 18%. So, man. That is a high vote for the 2-pack. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I am torn on what to do here. I am torn. And then real quick, I just want to pull this up because I know like everybody pretty much knows this by now, but yeah, this is crazy. This is like dang, you drop this Reeve pre-order and then all of a sudden you go Superman Day and you drop this photo and then you do a tease of Man of Steel. Superman's Day. To the farm boy from Kansas, may the special day be quiet and ordinary, yet filled with heart and joy. And then you drop the Man of Steel teaser. Come on, man. That's hype. Dr. says I'm getting both. This is a dream come true for me. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, this really is it. Dream Visions. Hot Toys will be fine. They have Star Wars and Marvel. Until that changes, they're going to be just fine. Man of Steel INART. Darth Malcolm Snore Josh says Man of Steel tease looks really good. Already better than the BVS one they did previously. Yeah, it looks really good. The hair looks great, man. The proportions on his face actually look really good too. The one thing I wish INART would have done, and Austin Klex and I were talking about this, is like, I wish they would have done like a different body underneath so you couldn't see the elbow joints and that the proportions were a little bit better in the shoulders. But I'm probably going to get my INART one modded, which that INART BVS Superman, now that since BVS Batman got announced, has been going for a pretty penny. Yeah, Man of Steel version is a must. This one's going to be popular. This would be cool, Blinkens. Yeah, you must really be a fan. Doc Bass says MOS be a banger. Yomo, got to sell BVS Superman now. I mean, if you're looking for a BVS, if you're going to sell BVS Superman, like now is the time. Like he's going for a lot, dude. Like I think I saw it now. Like I think like he's selling regularly right now on eBay for $650. And I would think that when this one drops, like people are going to probably sell their BVS unless they're keeping it for the Trinity. Mike says, I need this. Yeah, this Man of Steel. Yep. I do prefer Man of Steel as well, Big Dog Pound. I like that version of Superman. And Valkyrie says, I'll get them all. Are we sure it's not just a pick of BVS on our Superman Day? Oh, no, it's not. This is Man of Steel. 100%. Austin says, yeah, Man of Steel coming home soon too. Black Suit is another one that I want. Xmas says, I love BVS. I'll stick with that one. Yeah, it is a great figure. Underrated figure, man. What's up, SG Collectibles? Thanks for being here. They did say they're making the evil version, right? Yes. I think you're talking. Are you talking about like the? Oh, actually. Are you like what specific version are you talking about? Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. That'd be cool. Yeah, Trinity is gonna be the look, man. You're gonna get like having BVS Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. You're gonna be sick. Eric says, hey, Steve, talking about new artist and Anakin tease. Yeah, I saw that artist and Anakin thing, which pretty sure it turned out to be AI. Yeah, some can't. I might have to mod my my BVS Superman too. What's up, SG? He almost says, yeah, I feel like I would be okay with this version in a black suit. I don't feel like I would need the BVS anymore for that. Yeah, dude, now's the time to sell it. Oh, Nightmare version. Yeah, I don't know. Did INART say they were doing this? I don't know. I don't know if they said they were doing that. Yeah, I don't know what evil Superman. I mean, what does Warner Brothers and Gunn think about still selling Snyderverse stuff and probably outselling Corn Sweat? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. I think right now, like BVS 10-year anniversary, the nostalgia is like peak all-time high right now. So I think like you're always going to sell stuff that's older too. And Corn Sweat's like, you know, that's like the new thing on the block. So I think that figure also is selling reasonably well. But, you know, BVS Snyderverse stuff is like iconic to a lot of people now and very nostalgic. And a lot of people try to customize it. And like this reminds me of this, like it's 10 years ago. This reminds me of like what happened with like the prequels in Star Wars when everybody started loving episodes, you know, the prequels. And now like people say like Revenge of the Sith is better than the original trilogy. There's like that's happening now with Snyderverse stuff. When man says last night host said she knew nothing about this Cavill, but it's an obvious tease. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely, this is gonna happen. Yeah, I would love an evil version of Reeve Superman. Hot Toys did when they just recolored the original. That would be cool. Yeah, INART's Corn Sweat's not out yet. Not yet. Should be soon though. Should be soon, but I wanted to pull that up. But yeah, guys, let's move on to our last topic. INART's doing some great stuff, man. Doing some great stuff. Can't wait to see what they do later this year. And yeah, I'm excited. Last thing we're going to talk about here. We're going to switch gears. Oh, man. Never thought I would be where I'm at right now. We're going to switch gears to this JND bank robber Joker. And before I start talking about this, thank you all for the great discussion about the INART figures. And like, yeah, this is like, this week has been driving a lot of hype. And I know those two are like a really big deal for a lot of people. So congratulations to the people that really, really want those ones. I got to decide what I'm doing. I got to decide if I'm probably going to order it. I just don't know if I'm going to do one or both. So this, man, my JND, my path to JND has been very, very odd. And I just remember when JND Joker was first announced, the purple, like purple coat Joker, that it was like, I said, like, I have no interest in getting this. Like, this is one thing that has changed. And this is a good example. Like what I'm about to say is a good example of how collecting can change and what you say, and collecting can definitely change too. But I was like, you know, I don't really feel like this is something that I want. The other thing about the purple coat that is very like kind of perplexing to me is that I feel like the purple coat photos of JND, the sculpt does not look right. It doesn't look as good as some other sculpts in the photos. So like my main issue is like, I was like, this doesn't, for what they're charging, I don't think that this sculpt is there for the amount that they're charging compared to like other offerings that you could get from like Hot Toys or INART. And every single person that I've talked to who has this figure, who has like the purple coat JND, they all said that like they say it's the, like the majority of them who, if you collect Hot Toys, they say like this is the best figure in their collection. And like this, like the sculpt is the best Joker head sculpt that they've gotten and that they've seen. Like even having INART and having Hot Toys, like the sculpt is just insane in person. Like the photos don't do it justice, and it's like it's amazing. And then it's really odd because then I saw these photos in like this, like I said, the first JND, the photos just did not hit for me. The purple coat. And then I saw this, and this one, like, this was like I guess this was the first time I came to the realization of like, I guess the differences between how sculpts one sculpt can hit and one can't hit. Like when I saw this one, I was like, whoa, this is like insane. Like this is crazy. This is where like the silicone to me like really makes this look super, super realistic. And I didn't think that the first one, like, I don't know why the first one just looks off to me, the purple coat. And everybody says like in person, it's not, like it's still in person, like it's one of the best ones. But yeah, seeing, I don't know, man, this one just like, this was like, when I saw this is JND got my attention from posting this. Like that is just a crazy, and like the rooting and like they do like punch hole rooting, I think, where they do like individual hair strands. So this is like really, really like you can see this is not just like glued on here. This is like legitimate rooting technique. But look at this. This is just crazy. This, oops, oh man. Like this is crazy, man. This changed my mind about JND Joker. And I'm in like kind of a weird place. So like I'm selling my Hot Toys Artisan Joker, which I haven't even displayed yet, actually, just because I've had INART out and I've been trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the INART purple coat. I'm probably selling the INART purple coat. I'm selling my Hot Toys Artisan. So if anybody's looking for like a Hot Toys Artisan, just know it's going for like a pretty penny right now. But if anybody's looking for one, I'm selling one. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Pop Culture Alex is this Bank Robber Joker is a gateway figure for many now. Great sculpt and excited for this one. Yeah, it looks crazy. Darth Malix, Mr. Lord Joss, question becomes whether this is worth so much more than the Hot Toys version. Do the improvements justify the cost difference? Yeah, I guess it's really up to you. Really up to you. Really up to you on whether or not it's worth it. But everybody, like I said, everybody I've talked to says like having the JND Joker in person is like the most lifelike 1/6 figure they've ever seen. Like it's just crazy in person. The photos don't do it justice. Pop Culture Alex is dope. Stoked for this. Purple Type C, dang. Yeah, and I think the Type C set is crazy. Got both. Yeah, there's a new Joker every year, but also, and INART brought this up too, that the Heath Ledger likeness rights is ending this year. Like INART is gonna do another Joker. They're gonna do another premium offering for the Joker, because the likeness rights, as far as they know, are gonna be done for now. Like who knows what that's gonna look like for like I don't know anything about like Heath Ledger's estate or anything like that, or what they're gonna allow. Like if they're gonna rebrand or like redo a deal to let his likeness be used or not. But INART is saying that it's gonna be done after this year, so they're gonna do another premium offering, and then that's gonna be that. They may not be offering another Heath Ledger Joker for a while, given that fact. And I'm gonna guess like Hot Toys is gonna be in the same predicament. And JND is probably going to be in the same predicament too. So like this may be the last time they get to do a Heath Ledger Joker for a while, if that ends up holding true. Austin says this is the best 1/6 proto ever. If they deliver, that's insane. Yeah, it looks crazy, man. Dream of Vision says John Woo custom Joker is much better. John Woo custom Jokers are amazing too. That is one that I would like to get at some point, if I could ever get in on one of his commissions. But yeah, this is just like, I don't know, man. I just saw this and I was like, this is like, you got my attention, JND, because this is crazy good. And I think too, it's really weird. So like I was talking to a couple of my buddies, shout out to Collector Joey and Collecting Nerd Zone, aka Mike, and they felt like this sculpt was the same sculpt as the purple coat one, but just like updated paint apps. And when you look at it, it does look really similar. But then JND is saying like this is a newly developed sculpt that they based on their 1/3 bank robber, like their 3rd scale bank robber Joker, and then refined it for 1/6 with like updated paint application. So I don't know, but when I look at them side by side, it just seems like this one is is better than the initial one. But either way, man, I'm just like I said, I'm just blown away by this one. X-Men, of course, looks similar. It's the same guy. That's funny. All right, guys, Dora Photography. What's up, bro? Hey, brother. It's been too long. Hope all's well with you and the family. Hey, you too, bro. Hopefully we can stream again soon. We should, dude. I would love to have you on as a guest at some point. Have a wonderful and blessed week, everybody. Yeah, I've been loving the photos, man. Congratulations on all your success. And like every time your photos come up, I'm like, dang, dude, just kills it every time. So appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well too. Hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for stopping in the chat. And then we will chat soon, I'm sure. So yeah, sculpt wise, man, this is crazy. And this looks pretty cool too. The only downside is you have to put the mask over the silicone sculpt on this. I really wish they would have done what Hot Toys did with theirs and rooted the mask, like the masked head. That is the one downside about this. The other thing I'm a little worried about with this is that everybody who has the purple coat says that the accessories are super, super cheap. Like if I think like I talked to 3 different people who said they're like the machine gun stock broke like right out of the box. Like the stock just came right off instantly. So that's a little concerning, you know, that the accessories are garbage, but this is a cool pose like this. Once I start with yeah, what's the price on this? So it's so through JND Direct, which you cannot order JND Direct through US is 800. And then on 1/6 kit 920 if you go aftermarket, which I thought this was going to be like 1100. I thought this was going to be like a crazy price again. So some of these poses are pretty cool though. And I think like, I would think that this figure is probably gonna come from like INART is probably gonna do this. I don't see how they don't at this point. I don't see how they don't. But look at this, man. Am I tripping, or is this like insane how good this is? Like that is crazy good. Like this is the type of thing I'm like, dang, this is the Joker sculpt that I want to be like my definitive Joker. Like that's what pushed me over the edge on this figure. And I never thought I would do it. I'm like just eating my own words right now from earlier on when I was like, I don't need to like, and then this kind of freaks me out because the other thing that's coming out is like the JND John Wick, and I'm like, I don't really like how that one looked, but like if it really actually turns out as good as like something like this, then I would be like, dang, I don't know. But this is just, I can't get over how good this looks, man. Look at that, dude. I don't know, man. And people are saying the purple coat, like it's the same sculpt, that they think that, and like in person it just looks so good. So yeah, it's just crazy, man. Let me keep going through the photos. I'll tell a little story. That looks great too. Dang, dude. That's crazy, dude. Crazy good. I know I keep repeating myself, but damn. This is what you get. This is also really cool how you get the bank robber set like separately. If you just want, like you have another sculpt and you just want to get the set without the sculpt, that's cool. And then they have this, they made his neck lunge a little bit too far forward, but this, then I saw this and I'm like, oh man, this ain't good. This ain't good, guys. So I'm selling my Hot Toys one, selling my INART one, and I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to get this bank robber because my initial, well, as she says, are you getting Hot Toys version, Steve, of the Joker? Yeah, so I actually have the Artisan Bank Robber Joker on pre-order for Hot Toys, which I think looks great. But I pre-ordered this JND Bank Robber. Pre-ordered it. I'm taking the plunge, diving in. I got to see this thing. I got to see this thing in person for myself. I ended up ordering the Bank Robber. And then I'm like, okay, I really want this sculpt. This is what ended up happening. I'm like, I really want this sculpt. So I end up going through, like, and really this was like, thank you Austin Collects for saying like, well, you know what if you did a body swap with like your INART? And then I started thinking like, man, I could start going down like, you know, I could just take this and like, I could just take off all of the like the Bank Robber outfit and swap it over to my INART body and then purple coat it. Or I'm sorry, swap it over to my INART clothes, like my purple coat or the Hot Toys one. But the problem is that the feet aren't compatible. The feet for JND bodies aren't compatible with, like, you can't just swap the feet over into like the shoes. The shoes you can't swap. So I'm like, well, that's a problem. That makes basically a body swap completely incompatible. So today, crazy as it is to say, I hunted down, well, yesterday I put out a little yesterday or 2 days ago, I think 2 days ago, I put out a little, maybe it was yesterday, I can't keep track, put out a in search of for a type A purple coat, and I got that coming this week. So I'm going to see this one. I'm going to see this one for myself. Going to see this one for myself in person. And then I'm pretty sure what I'm going to end up doing is swapping this new sculpt over to the purple coat, because the way that it works too is you have to swap this whole entire, I'm pretty sure you have to swap over this whole entire like piece, because the neck is silicone and everything too and articulates. You have to swap this whole lower piece onto the other figure. But this is like, and then I'll just have this basically as my definitive Joker. So we'll see. It's one I got to see in person. I guess if I end up not liking it, then I guess I could always get rid of it, but it'll be an easy one to get rid of, because this one just keeps, I feel like it's just going to keep climbing up in value now that this one's out. There's probably gonna be people who have a similar idea as me. So that's my journey for this, for the past like few days since this was, when was this announced? This was April 14th. Yeah, so it was like the past like 5 days, and I'm like, man, this is just crazy. Crazy, man. I still can't, like, I don't know, it's just like, that's one of the best Joker sculpts we've ever seen. Pop culture relics. Great plunge, brother. The water's warm. One of us. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it in person, see what all the hype is about. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with Heath Ledger's Joker. Because, like I said, INART's probably going to do another one. Hot Toys is probably going to do another one this year, I would think. Especially if the license is ending, like, they're going to capitalize. Hot Toys is probably going to do another type of artisan. Hot Toys is probably going to do another artisan. I can't remember exactly if I heard a rumor about Hot Toys trying their hand at silicone too and doing a silicone one. I wouldn't be surprised, because like I do think this is eventually going to become a little bit more mainstream and going to take off to where people are going to start utilizing this and try to replicate it. So yeah, we shall see, but I'm excited, man. And the only thing that sucks is this is like Q1 2028. So, but it's going to be hype, because you know what? In end of 2027, the Batman Part 2 comes out. Get to watch that. And then this figure is going to drop in Q1 right after that comes out. So yeah, very cool, man. But maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But when I first saw this, I was like, geez, that is insanely good. One of the best I've ever seen. So, I mean, it says, with silicone heads, when can we articulate the face and change the expression? I feel like it's going to get too, like, I don't know if they'll go that far. I always said, like, you get diminishing returns when you get to a point. So I don't really know. I don't know if they'll do that. Eric says 2.0 purple coat artisan. Yeah, they're going to do another one. You know they will, especially if the license is ending. Brent says if Hot Toys does silicone, Namora would be a possibility. I know a lot of people want that figure. A lot of people have wanted that. Yes, Pop Culture Relic says, congrats on the purple score. At least you'll enjoy and build huge hype until 2028. Yeah, and also like Hot Toys Artisan is going for like a pretty decent price right now. So I'm just going to sell that to fund the purple coat. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get it. Should have it by the end. Hopefully, like it's shipping tomorrow. So it should have it by the end of the week, hopefully. I am pumped. She says, hope JND makes BVS Bruce Wayne. I wonder if like what else JND is going to get into. Yeah, the bank robber Joker in and of itself is cool, but like I said, the one downside is the mask. You have to put either over the silicone. I would probably just have the sculpt and then him holding the mask. Is what I'm probably going to do. Or I guess consider keeping the Hot Toys one with the rooted mask, but I don't really want to do, I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. That's a lot to invest in, like Joker, just as that's just too much. It's hard to justify that cost when it's already everything else. Yeah, looks amazing. Can't wait to get it. Let's hope that, if they get LFL, that would not be good. The day will probably come when like somebody else gets it. I would think INART's probably going to end up getting it once they continue to get more and more popular. But yeah, that is it, guys. Good one to end on. What a stream. What a fun show. A little over 2 hours. Appreciate everybody's comments in the chat. Yeah, that was a lot of just fun stuff. It's always fun when we get to the hype streams and more people come into the show and share their thoughts and we talk about a lot of fun stuff. This is always like the fun weeks in the hobby. And there's like the highs and the lows of like, not lows like having a bad time, but just like the low points of just like the quiet times. There's been a lot of quiet lately. So to just get like all this hype right at once, like everything's been really slow. Now we're getting kind of hit like we talked about, right? Like kind of like this onslaught now of like Hot Toys is starting to ramp up because we're getting into Mando territory. We're getting into closer to Star Wars 50th anniversary, which Star Wars Celebration is going to be happening in April, which I'll be there. So that's going to be really hyped too. Star Wars Celebration next in April 2027 for the 50th anniversary in LA. So as that gets closer, that'll be really, really fun to talk about that and hopefully organize some type of collectors meetup because I think a lot of people are going to be there who collect. So that'll be really, really fun. Yeah, Spider-Man's coming out too. So we got Spider-Man, we got Dune coming out, we got Doomsday. This is going to be a crazy year for figures, I'm going to guess, coming up. So also, like Star Wars Starfighter is coming out next year as well. So like we're probably gonna get 50th anniversary of A New Hope from Star Wars, some 2.0 stuff, hopefully. And then they're gonna end up potentially maybe getting into that. Like there's a lot coming. And then Ahsoka season 2 is coming out soon too. There's a lot of stuff. So we'll see. Great stream of topics. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great night. GG. Great show, Steve. Thank you so much. Valkyrie, great stream tonight. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Iron Star Killer. Great show. Appreciate it. And what else coming in the pipeline? So next week, I should be good to go. I'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully, we're getting really close. So next Sunday, I'll have a show because I'm going to guess we're going to get some stuff this week. Next Sunday, I'll be back. And then the following Sunday is May 3rd. And May the 4th is on Monday. We'll see. I might do a May the 4th stream as well, just depending on what happens within that time period. If we get like a bunch of Star Wars announcements and they do their May the 4th Star Wars stuff, I'll probably just do my normal show on Sunday night, May the 3rd. But if nothing has really been announced yet, usually I feel like they've announced it earlier or before that in the past, right? So we'll see. But hopefully these next 2 weeks, we got some information and some lot of fun news to talk about. It's going to be an exciting time. So yeah. Austin says always great when there's a lot of heat. No doubt, bro. Thank you so much. Dream Visions, thank you so much for tuning in all the way from London. I know it's late for you there, an hour, I guess, early. Thanks for the stream. Yes, appreciate you, man. And Yos, it's a great stream, Steve. Great chat, everyone. Thanks. Have a great week. You as well. User Noon Tunes, thank you so much. Another new name. Fantastic stream. Hope everyone has a great night. You as well. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you to all the new people who tuned in as well. Really, really appreciate it. And we shall see you next time. Also, don't forget, you can always join up on the Facebook chat. Forgot to mention that early on. You can always join up. All that stuff is in the description below. Join the Facebook group. Come hang out during the week and join the Facebook group. And then you can also join the community chat as well, Figures and Fandom group chat, if you're interested. But thank you, everybody. Appreciate all your comments tonight. Hope you all have a great week. And we will see you on the next show. Collect carefully.